A simple design refresh would have been easy, but that's not what it's all about. These new headlights for the Tacoma, the XB LED Evo headlights, are a true showcase of everything that Morimoto is all about from concept to completion. Packed with features that demonstrate a true attention to detail, including the latest in technology, compliance, quality, and styling, these headlights are designed for Tacoma enthusiasts who are serious about all of the above, even if it comes at a premium. So let's dig into it, right? As you guys can see, there's actually two different headlights on the tabletop right here in front of me, and for the first time ever from Morimoto, a hybrid version is now available. But before we get there, let's focus on the XB Evo, the top dog over here on this side of the table, as you can see, set up with the Amber DRL. Now, this is the full feature model, the XB Evo, that comes with all of the bells and whistles, and there are some key differences that I'll tell you about now, and then we'll get into some more detail as the video goes on. But the key differences between the XB Evo and the hybrid are as follows. With the XB Evo, you have your choice of daytime running light color. As you can see, this one is set up in Amber DRL mode. This exact same headlight can also go into a white DRL mode, depending on the function selector key that you use. The XB Evo headlights also have an extra dedicated D-optic high beam to bolster the performance of the light output in high beam mode. The hybrid model does not have that. Moving on, the XB Evo headlight also has an incredible game-changing heating system integrated into the headlight. Again, more information to come on that, but that feature is not found in the hybrid model. And last but not least, the XB Evo headlight has a really cool looking two-tone interior that helps to add contrast and depth to the overall style of the lights. And so you can see they have this really cool titanium color contrasting trim inside, whereas the standard hybrid model is all black. And how could I forget the welcome sequence? You're only gonna find the really cool welcome sequence that goes off when your truck first turns on the XB Evo model. Again, the entry-level hybrid version does not have that. But at their heart, the housings are the same. The main low and high beam optics are the same and giving you incredible performance no matter what. And both are compatible with this, which is the supercharged LED drivers that offer even more light output. Again, we'll get into more detail on that as the video goes on. So let's dig into more detail on this. Let's start with the projectors, which of course are at the heart of the XB Evo headlight lineup. Now about those projectors, the new XB Evos for the Tacoma use two Type 1 Bi-LED projectors, completely brand new from Morimoto for the XB Evo lineup. These projectors are so capable that they enable the light output of these headlights to not only meet, but exceed performance standards set by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety for even the highest standards when it comes to headlight performance. That's a tough mark, even for most luxury automakers these days. So here, the Tacoma Evo headlights are using dual Bi-LED projectors, that's two low beams and two high beams per headlight, to deliver unmatched light output with an incredibly bright and wide low beam and a high beam that truly destroys the darkness. In high beam mode, dedicated D-optics add even more intensity and coverage on the XB Evo model. All of these optics are powered by the latest OE-grade automotive LEDs from Nichia in Japan. The Morimoto XB Evo headlights are fully compliant with all DOT and FMVSS 108 regulations for on-road use here in the United States. Now, not to keep talking about these projectors, but these things are so efficient and so effective that the LEDs inside of them are actually only driven at about 50% of their maximum capacity to avoid exceeding intensity limits set by compliance. The vertical aim on the headlights is fully adjustable within plus or minus 6 degrees for a perfect alignment on any Tacoma, even if it's got a serious lift. This system was designed in California by Morimoto's lead optical engineer Yoshi Yoshida to deliver maximum visibility, comfort, and safety, and that it does. So yes, you might have heard me say that, but yeah, you heard me right. Out of the box, the XB Evo and the hybrid headlights are only producing a fraction of their potential intensity for compliance reasons. But if you want more light output for your off-road adventures, the optional supercharged LED driver boosts both low and high beam intensity by about 30 to 50%. All without sacrificing any reliability or warranty terms. Now, while these supercharged drivers are easily going to enable the new Tacoma headlights to outperform any other aftermarket headlight out there, I've got to reiterate to you that they are going to result in an amount of light output that is going to exceed limitations for compliance. So if you use them, know that these headlights are no longer street legal. On to the next feature, which you'll find only in the XB Evo headlights, the frost-free system. This is actually pretty cool because what it does is it warms the internal surface of the headlight lens to mitigate the buildup of frost when driving through snow and inclement weather in the cold wintertime. So So here's how it works. When the temperature drops below 5 degrees Celsius, the system is enabled to operate on your command by flashing the high beams 4 times. From there, it'll automatically maintain temperatures within the headlight housing to mitigate the frost buildup on the lens. Truly a cold climate game changer, this feature ensures that the output from your XB Evo headlights stays strong when you need it most. Moving on to the turn signals and the daytime running lights. These things illuminate glass-like TIR optics with special surface textures that enable maximum intensity from all viewing angles, easily outshining low-tech optics found in most every other aftermarket headlight. Even including the first-gen XB headlights, they also provide a one-off look with the bespoke topographic pattern etched into the sidewall. Now that is awesome. Now, getting back to one of the things that I mentioned when I was comparing the XB Evo and the hybrid headlight was the signal swap system. What this does is it uses these keys that plug and play with the back of the headlight, allowing you to totally personalize the look of the headlights according to your personal preference. So you have 4 different versions of these. There's red, there's green, there's black, and there's blue. And depending on which one you use, you're gonna get a combination of both the DRL color, whether that's white or whether that's amber, and the turn signal mode. So whether you want standard with the fade off turn signal or the sequential. So depending on which one of those keys you install, the headlights will be configured to run that way. Now, as a reminder, that feature with the signal swap keys is only on the top dog XB Evo headlight. If you go with the entry level XB hybrids, you're only gonna have the fade off signal and the white DRL. Now, when starting your Tacoma, the optics on the XB Evo headlight will automatically illuminate in a multi-stage sequence before turning back off. Unlike every other feature that's baked into the XB Evo headlights, of course, this does absolutely nothing to improve the performance, but executed properly, as we did, it does look cool and there's nothing wrong with that. The XB Evo and hybrid headlights are expertly crafted to match all OE specifications to ensure perfect fitment and a hassle-free installation. They're bolt-on to all the original mounting points and line up to the surrounding sheet metal without any massaging, and then they're going to plug and play with the factory wire harness and work without any errors on the dash, flickering, flashing, or radio interference. These things are thoughtfully engineered for a modification-free install. No factory warranties void, no headaches, nothing. Another nice thing about the new lineup is that, unlike the old ones, all of the adapters, regardless of which trim level truck you have, are included in the box. So if you have the full OE halogen Tacoma, you've got the adapters here, or if you have the more modern, complete OEM LED Tacoma, you've also got the adapter harnesses included in the box. This product line is completely designed, engineered, and tested by the Morimoto team right here in the USA to meet the high expectations of our customers. Nichia LEDs from Japan are used throughout. All wiring and connections are OE grade, and when it comes to UV protection, OE Toyota headlights are industry best, which is why we formulated a new hard coating that exceeds their 3,000 hour standard for resistance against cracking, fading, and yellowing lenses from UV exposure. The list goes on, and as the saying goes, you pay for what you get. The XB LED headlights are not cheap, but they are built to a high standard and should easily last the life of your Tacoma. And at Morimoto, we're proud to stand behind the product with an industry-leading 5-year warranty. Guys, following in the footsteps of the 4Runner XB Evo launch, the Tacomas now have pretty big shoes to fill. But honestly, if these things are anywhere near as popular as the 4Runner lights, which sold out over 1,000 sets in the first 2 weeks after they launched, these things are going to be a total game changer for everybody out there who's running a Toyota Tacoma too. Honestly, what more could we ask for? Amazing light output, color-changing daytime running lights, all new optics with the topo pattern, a game-changing heating system, personalized turn signals, all the adapters and accessories in the box, and a 5-year warranty. Not only that, but they look pretty dang cool too. Guys, if you're looking for a new set of headlights for your Tacoma, look no further. These things are finally online and they are available now, but maybe not too long.